A fine good evening from Weiss Field inside the Quinn Athletic Complex here in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Hello everyone, I'm Vin Rinella. We welcome you in for some University of Scranton field hockey as they welcome in the number 18 ranked Ithaca College Bombers in an out-of-conference midweek matchup, which will be most likely the biggest test of the season so far for these Royals. As this ball lands at the feet of Katie Redding, she cuts it back toward the middle, now sends one toward the circle, deflected up in the air. Keys shoots a shot. It's blocked out in front. Dolan shoots one in, and she scores! Reagan Dolan gives the Royals the lead just 36 seconds into the half. Just like that, the Royals go in front. It's her third goal of the year. The first shot on goal of the game goes in, and the Royals, they lead 1-0. There's Emily Gallagher for the Royals. Her pass gets taken away, and now into the circle. Lauren Franco trying to poke it away. She gets a stick on it, but not before a corner is awarded to Ithaca College. And the first chance that the Bombers had to get into the circle, they are able to draw out a corner. Looking to take an early lead here. 13:01 to play. Just 2 minutes have gone by, and already Ithaca putting immense pressure and testing Travia and the Royals' defense early. Here's a shot toward the cage. It gets deflected out in front. Shot looking for a crosser. And nobody's home there for Ithaca. And so the Royals, 1-for-1 defending against corners. But it's out of her reach, and Ithaca now will stretch the field. This ball goes off the stick. Abralda's chasing for it. She gets a piece of it, trying to take it away. And she'll get the call in her favor, and Abraldas wants to go quickly. She'll send one out for Shaw, looking to get her out in stride. Shaw gets a stick on it and takes it away. Now heading toward the circle for the Royals. Redding back to Shaw, out in front of the goal, but a little bit too much heat on that one as it's punched away by the goalie, Maeve Clark. So far this year on corners for the Royals, they have 82 total corners. They've scored 7 times. Looking to get on the board early here against the Bombers. Insertion goes right side. Reagan Dolan rips it toward the cage. It's deflected out in front. Abraldas was there for the Royals, and it's quickly cleared away and sent toward the middle of the field. And now Ithaca going to try and move the ball downfield quickly. Royals get the call in their favor. Lamb sends one for Dolan. Goes off of her stick, trying to stay with it. She does, but the call against Dolan, and the Royals turn it over. Redding across the sideline, shoots it right through the legs, right to Annie Shaw. Royals have numbers out in front, but the pass goes behind Abraldas. She spins and stays with it. She's got McAllister on her here. Into the circle goes Abraldas, looking for somebody out in front on the sideline, but it goes against Abraldas. That's good on good there with Abraldas red hot. McAllister, the All-American, as Redding, another All-American, pokes this ball out of play. Yonner has it, gets it by Goldsmith. Collins trying to come up and defend. Yonner cuts it back toward the circle. Goldsmith gets a piece of this one, but it will stay with Ithaca. As Yonner into the circle, crosser out in front, but nobody's home as Collins will shoot this one out of the circle, and now Katie Redding. Here comes another fast break transition for the Royals, but Redding will slow things down and cut it back. Looking for Shaw out in front. Little too much heat on it for the Royals. Shaw going to chase it down the sideline. This ball is going to stay in play, so Shaw has it for the Royals. She sends one into the circle for Abraldas. Abraldas out in front of the goal, and the call goes against the Royals. Boy, that felt like it was potentially the best chance the Royals were going to get, at least possession-wise, for the Bombers. As this ball into the circle, and it's poked away by guess who? Lauren Franco for Scranton. Sends it out front on the far sideline for Katie Redding. Ball gets deflected, and Maggie Keys takes it for the Royals. She's got a player out in front. Here's Bridget Abraldas. She's got Shaw out in front of the goal. Abraldas taking it herself, looking for a shot, and it's deflected away. Abraldas took it to the goal herself. It was Clark that got a piece of it. And the Royals have it here, right outside the circle. Call rips one toward the circle. Shaw looking for the deflection, and it shot out behind the back of the goal. Already 3 shots, 2 of which were on goal, one of which found the back of the cage for the Royals here so far in this quarter. Abraldez takes it away for Scranton, angling toward the cage, into the circle, shoots a crosser over the middle. It gets deflected. And the Royals, they're going to have themselves a corner. Boy, this Royals team has turned something over here in quarter number 3. It's their second corner attempt of the game as they look to extend their lead. Talk about this defensive unit for Ithaca. Bella McCollister, we've spoken about, an All-American selection last year. Maeve Clark, the goalie, a 1.19 goals against coming into this game. And she's played against all of the really, really good teams that Ithaca has played this year, and she's fared pretty well. Lauren Franco will be the one to insert. She goes to the top of the circle. It's Katie Redding. Redding with a shot that's blocked away. A good work defensively as now Ithaca trying to flip the field quickly. As Valley goes out in front, but Kira Lamb jumps out in front and takes the pass away. Goes to the middle of the field for Keys, trying to get through 2 defenders. It goes through the legs, and Keys trying to stay with it. Ball goes out of play, but not before the Royals get the call. So good work from Keys in the midfield. As this one, Reagan Dolan, the lone goal scorer of the game, tries to get it out in front. Shaw and Abraldez were both there. It's Abraldez now. She's been active here in this quarter. Cuts it back toward the middle, now into the circle. Reversal shot toward the center of the circle. Redding out in front for it. Passes it back to Dolan. Dolan a shot, looking for a deflection out in front. But the call goes against the Royals, and they'll turn it over. But another good look for Scranton, now up to 5 shots, 4 in this quarter. And they have upped the pressure on this Bomber defense as that ball skips off of the stick of Abrahamson. And now Shaw into the circle looking for Abraldez. It gets kicked off of her stick, and the Royals turn it over. Ithaca, this ball goes off of Redding. Redding shoots one out in front looking for Abraldez. Trying to get a stick on it and gain possession. She will do so. Now goes through the legs of McCollister and Abraldez into the circle. Cuts it back. Reversal toward the center. And it's taken away by Ithaca and eventually cleared away. Mira Burry has it now with Keys trying to grab the ball. And it's Burry through a couple defenders, and they'll give the call to Burry. So Ithaca will have it. This ball taken away by Keys, and the Royals are going to quickly try and flip the field. Ball sent toward the circle. It goes off the stick of Goodman. And Goodman will possess approaching midfield. It's the red-hot Bridget Abraldez for Scranton. She cuts it back toward the center, now looking back for Ellie Collins. Approaching the circle, sends it into the circle. It's Reagan Dolan for the Royals. Rips a shot toward the cage, looking for a deflection out in front of the goal. It's Redding who flips one, blocked by the goalie Clark, and cleared away. Oh, that was really good defense for Ithaca. Allowing a second goal could be detrimental for the Bombers. And a couple of good plays there back behind the goal for Clark. McCollister surveying. Goes off the stick of Shaw. Shaw able to get it out in front for Bridget Abraldez. She's got Redding out in front now toward the circle. Redding cuts it back. Looking for the reversal shot toward the cage. And it goes wide right. Oh, she was inches away from giving the Royals a 2-0 lead. Another good look for Redding. But Ithaca catches a break just wide. And she'll shoot it for Maggie Keys, who rips one toward the center of the circle. Right there is Redding. She couldn't get a clean shot, and it rolls wide left. Boy, that was as good as a look as you're going to get. Poke at it and unable to get a piece of it. This ball sent toward the circle. Travia kicks it away. Travia hasn't been tested a ton in this game, but when she has, she's been up to the task. Sent a hot booted away. But Ithaca has got the ball here. Toward the circle, Reagan Dolan takes it away. And now Ithaca toward the circle. Franco out in front, gets a piece of the ball, tripped up. And they will continue play. So Franco able to get a piece of that ball and clear it away from the circle, but she does have it taken away by Bolero. Franco chasing from behind, trying to get a piece of the ball. It goes off of her foot, and it will stay with Ithaca right outside the circle. They'll go backward here, Ithaca does. As this ball sent toward the circle, looking for deflection. Travia out in front, kicks it away. Ball is still loose. Capelli sends it away. It goes off the foot of a Bomber, and the Royals defense makes another stand. Are the Bombers. This ball's taken into the circle, but it's Lauren Franco. Goes through the legs of a defender. Franco able to keep it in play. Great work again from Franco, but her pass is taken away and sent toward the other side of the field by Bolero. This is Gallagher now coming and taking it away. Oh, all the Royals defenders getting in on the action. And Gallagher gets the call, and the Royals will keep it with under 2 minutes to play. Katie Redding flips it out for Abraldez, who comes back into play. Abraldez out now trying to get it to herself, and it's taken away. And that ball goes off of the foot, but they'll call a penalty on Redding, and McAllister will keep it. Tries to send it out in front. Maggie Keys takes it away. Now cuts it back, and Keys gets the call. 1:40 to play in this game as an aerial ball up toward the circle. It gets away from the defender. Redding out in front of the goal. It's loose. The Royals will keep possession, and they'll have the corner. Franco will insert. She goes close to Reagan Dolan. Dolan rips a shot toward the cage. It's deflected by a bomber. And the Royals, they're going to be able to get another corner here, and they'll do it again. 1:24 to go. 1-0 Royals. Lauren Franco going to insert. She goes close here to Redding. Redding unleashes a shot, and it's deflected by Clark. Redding chasing after it, and the Bombers get the call. Just 1:15 to go, so Ithaca's got to go quickly here as they get this ball to the far sideline. Now sent toward the middle. They've got numbers out in front. Gallagher chasing the errant pass. Gallagher gets a stick on it. Has it for Scranton on the far sideline, and it'll stay with the Bombers. Now approaching the circle, and into the circle, and a collision, and Lamb gets the call in her favor with 53 seconds and counting to go in this game. Boy, the Bombers had a chance there, an errant ball. Gallagher able to keep it in play and gain possession for the Royals. Lamb able to get the call in her favor. This ball sent toward the far sideline, an aerial ball. It lands near Lamb, and now approaching the circle. Trying to send one in. It goes off the body of Franco, and the Bombers will possess. Toward the circle, and the Bombers, with 28 seconds to go, they're going to have a corner. Royal faithful here at Weiss Field getting loud for their defense. Insertion goes to the top. Here's a shot blocked by Abraldez, and will do it again with 22 seconds on the clock. Insertion goes to the top. Abraldez there again. Ball out in the center. Travia kicks it, and it will go out of play in favor of the Royals. Ithaca trying to get the ball back in play here. It's Lauren Franco. She'll go back to Collins. Just 2 seconds on the clock. Collins in the back corner, and that'll do it. The Royals, they upset number 18 ranked Ithaca College. An absolute huge win for the Royals, who have now won 7 straight games. The lone goal scorer for the Royals just a minute into the second half was Reagan Dolan. An unbelievable defensive effort from Travia in goal. Lauren Franco, Kira Lamb, Ellie Collins in the midfield. Gallagher had a couple of really huge plays, including the one breakaway that the Bombers had with under a minute to go, was able to secure possession. And the Royals defensively, the last 2 corners of the game, they're able to defend, and they upset the Bombers in an unbelievable defensive clinic for Scranton. It is their 7th consecutive win. They are now 8-1 overall on the season, and a huge win for a team that struggled in the past against Ithaca. Again, your final score, it's the Royals 1, the Bombers nothing.